Hi guys, welcome back. I am so excited to show you my newest altered envelope journal. This is Alice in Wonderland themed, and I have been thinking about doing this one for a really long time. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. And I just love this theme. Everything about it is just very me. I don't have anything it's not, the only theme is Alice in Wonderland. There's not, all floral papers or all just, pastels. It was just whatever I felt like putting on the page as I created it. So this is just very much like Alice, I think, herself as she journeying through, Wonderland, learning all kinds of things about herself. So I hope that this finds the right home with the right person. And it just brings you joy. So let's dive in. I'm so excited. Okay, so the basics. It's 12 pages. They are double-sided, so that would give you 24 pages, although the back side is just left blank. I usually don't put anything on the back page, but you could if you wanted to. Hey, it's your journal. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to start with the dangle, which can be removed. It's going to be really hard to see. I don't want to adjust my camera right now, but it's on a bulb pen, so you could undo it and take it off. Good luck with that. It was kind of hard to get on there, but you can do it. And we have vintage beads, vintage buttons, ribbons, some baker's twine, some embroidery thread, and then I want to point out these absolutely cute. I've been saving them for this album. That's why I'm so excited for it. This cute little teacup charm and teapot charm. I mean, there's only one theme that this would fit, and I knew this was I want to say that this is probably what started my thought on doing this album, were these two charms. So I've been holding on to them for a really long time, so I hope they end up with some very, very lucky person. So anyway, you can leave the dangle or take it off or add to it, whatever you want. All right, so let's dive in and get started. So I've got, the first page is Mr. Rabbit. Oh, sorry, one more housekeeping issue. I want to point out there are 4 tabs that look just like this. The last one's buried under this lace down here. I only put like a tiny little dangle on the first one with this little key charm and a couple of tiny beads because I figured you'd probably want to add something yourself to those that's meaningful to you. Tie on ribbons, put on more charms, use a paper clip, whatever floats your boat. So those are all blank, and you can remove this one if you hate it. Anyway, I just thought it was super cute. So this album, it's 7 by 10. It's bound with a plastic kind of clip binder thing, if that makes any sense. The first page, let's dive in and get started. Our first page is going to be all about Mr. Rabbit and his handsomeness. I've got a paper book plate here. I've left that intentionally blank for you to do whatever theme you want. It could be, a gift, maybe it's a vacation journal, whatever. So I've left that intentionally blank for you to decide how you want to label it. And 2 little brads. I've got vintage buttons on top of some, kind of like cheesy cloth, gauzy kind of stained material here, and then 1 large tag here that pulls out of the pocket. It's blank on the back with velvet ribbon, and on the front of it kind of gives a little bit of a breakdown of the journey of Alice and the characters in Wonderland and what they all represent. So I thought that was real meaningful. Okay, so here we go. Flipping it open. I'm only going to do this on the first set of pages just because of time's sake. So the end of each envelope is intact, so it's pretty roomy, right? I'm sorry, somebody's mowing outside my window, so you're gonna hear that. I'm so sorry. So I'm doing that for the first one because it's pretty sizable, so you can use it for storage. This page over here, we have sewn pocket with 2 tags, blank on the back right there, lots of journaling space, and then the little pocket has some fun little like ticket tag kind of journaling tags there for you to use. Going over to the next size of pages, this is a really large flip right here. So I'm going to pull this back. It flips open like big time. So you'll have, plenty of journaling space on that. Now, okay, I'm going to try to get this centered back on the camera. I'm really bad at that. Okay, this page over here, we have a pocket. This is the pocket size right here. And inside, some little goodies. We have a big envelope with a tag inside there. Usually all my tags are normally blank on the back side, so just to give you more journaling space. Got an altered playing card, very appropriate for Alice in Wonderland theme, and another little journaling tag there. All right, flipping over to here, we have another tag. Now this one's made out of vintage book papers. You could write here, you could glue a piece of paper to the back, you know, make it your own. Whatever you want. Use it as a bookmark, you know, whatever floats your boat. It's your journal. Do what you want to with it. 2 more little tags here. Tuck those back in. All right, on this side, our Mad Hatter, his makeup's better than mine. Very large pocket here with another tag. With a little bit of, repro vintage images there. And if you didn't tuck it in all the way, it would poke out the top. But I'm going to tuck it in just because I'm trying to protect it for shipping and wrapping. So anyway, flipping over, we've got 2 more tags. So we have a large one, which I'm going to tuck in the back belly band, and a small one right there. That's going to go in this one right here. Drink me, Alice, eat me. If that bothered you and you just were afraid, because this front one's a little bit looser than the back one, you could always glue it down and just use the back one. It's up to you. It's your journal. You do what you want. Over here on this side, I have another pocket, sewn pocket with another rabbit tag. I think, what's your favorite Alice in Wonderland character? Mine's the rabbit. I love him. I always feel like I am late for a very important date at all times. All right, got another pocket here, repro vintage image. I'm gonna slide this little guy out. Got a pocket here that's been stitched on, made from more of my altered playing cards, and then your own little Alice and Wonderland notebook, sketchbook, thoughts, whatever. Oh shoot, I should have counted these pages. I wanna say there's 10, maybe. Anyway, it's either 8 or 10. All right, and this fun pom-pom trim, man, I love that. I just want to play with it all day. All right, moving on. Another stitched pocket with 2 more tags there. And another belly band. I'm going to point out, this one's a double too. This front one's a little bit looser. So anything you tuck in there, you might want it to be bulky, or you could leave it nothing in there. If you wanted to like tack it in the middle, you might be able to, do kind of like this situation if you wanted to do 2 little tags. But I'm gonna leave that up to you. And then we've got another big envelope here with another really large journaling tab kind of thing going on. All right. And this is not, for time's sake, I didn't tie it shut for the video, but it'll come tied to you. Miss Alice sitting in a chair. I don't know what she's doing. That looks like a ball. Anyway, but this ties shut. I always forget what this thing is. Maybe gabled, I don't know what it is. So anyway, and then we have another large flip here. I'm going to flip that open, and then I'm going to move this down. And this is oh, sorry, I went the wrong way. This is a side flip, and the back side is another pocket with 3 distressed little ticket images there. All right, let me make sure I have got us back in the center. I do. All right. Oh, goodness. Hello. You just can't wait to be introduced. Well, here we are. Another vintage altered playing card with some baker's twine. You could tuck that behind those, and of course you can mix in all of these pieces anywhere in this album you want, right? You don't have to leave them where I put them. That's just so I have something on almost every page. Another large tag of the Mad Hatter. Over here, there's our envelope, and then this cute bullnose clip with this adorable specimen card. Oh my gosh, I love it so much, of mushrooms. So, but again, you can move these things anywhere in the journal you want. You could throw them away if you hate them, whatever you want to do. Over here we have another pocket with more journaling tags and some fun vintage lace trim right there. Got a kind of like a side pocket situation here, paper flowers, and 2 more tags right there. I've got a belly band over here. Let me show you. It's a pretty big one, full of, you know, watches, clocks, because that's a theme throughout Alice in Wonderland, with some other repro ephemera there for you. You could tuck whatever you like behind that, or just leave it like that. It's up to you. Last 2 pages here, we've got our envelope with another tag of Miss Alice. And then over here, oh, also, sorry, there's one at the top if you had like a big piece. I try to give you something at the top too. And this is a triple pocket page. So we've got 1 here. We've got, we'll come out and play. I should have switched these probably. 2. And of all the quotes I found, this was my favorite. You're entirely bonkers. But I'll tell you a secret. All the best people are. And then the queen, off with her head. So there we go. And then the back page, again, as I showed you, is left blank. So there she is, our Alice in Wonderland journal. I hope she goes to someone who has fantastic ideas for her. It was really fun to make, and it will be in my Etsy store. You guys can go and take a look there, and I hope that you are the lucky one that gets to bring her home. You know, let me know if you have any comments. I don't ever get YouTube comments, and it would be so exciting to get one. So anyway, if you see this video and you want to comment, I would love to hear from you. Go take a look at my Etsy store. You'll find great stuff like this. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.